If your sales aren't as strong as you'd like them to be, if your list seems like it's flatlining because no one opts in, and if your affiliate promotions deliver a trickle of cash and not a flood, then welcome to the wonderful world of online marketing. Because what you're experiencing right now is exactly how it feels to build or grow a business in a marketplace so awash with competing voices and so information overloaded that failure is sadly the norm. But don't worry, poor results don't single you out as a loser. The slim sales figures, the solitary opt-ins, and every single one of those skinny commission payments landing in your inbox simply make you average. Now, my guess is you didn't get into business to settle for average. And you aren't on this page watching this video because you're satisfied with the status quo. If that's true, then all you need to do right now is keep watching this video. Because in the next few minutes, I'm going to blow your mind with the possibilities of what could be. No, scratch that. What will be. But it'll only happen if you're prepared to do something most other marketers won't ever do. So what is it? What are most average businesses failing to do that robs them of the success they deserve? And more importantly, what can you do right now that will change your future and your fortunes in a heartbeat? It's something that won't cost you more than a few bucks, but it'll deliver massive returns. It's something that doesn't mean you'll need to spend the next 6 months buried in a training manual. And it doesn't demand you devote every waking hour to finding more traffic. In fact, what you'll be doing takes so little time that all those extra sales, all those additional leads, and all that extra cash is going to feel like you've cheated the system. We're talking about split testing. Whoa. Okay, stop right there. I know as soon as you heard that phrase, a little icy chill ran through your veins and the big cheesy grin on your face started to disappear. But we're not talking about split testing like your granddad did it. We're not talking about complex stuff you need a rocket scientist or a nuclear physicist to help you understand. And you won't need a bank loan just to pay for the privilege like the other split testing platforms want to charge you. This is very different. This is Split Test Monkey, and it's been developed, tweaked, tested, and fine-tuned by a team of experienced marketers. And these guys, quite honestly, hated split testing. I'm serious, they loathed it, feared it, and just like you, they didn't do it because of how mind-numbingly boring it was, how complicated and time-consuming it was, well, you get the idea. Needless to say, if the choice was to split test a sales page or get mauled by a hungry croc, these guys would be heading to the nearest swamp with their trouser legs rolled up. But split testing is critical. Whatever business you're in, it can be better if you test. Let me give you an example, and I promise this is the only time we're going to talk about math. We create 2 web pages with 2 different headlines. We'll call them page 1 and page 2. I create a test with Split Test Monkey, which gives me a link that directs people to each page in turn. Inside the dashboard, you get an eagle's eye view of how many visitors have seen each page, how many conversions each page received, and so on. All simple stuff to show you which page works best. Now, for our example, let's say we're selling a training guide for $30. We get 400 visitors a week to our site, and page 1 converts 1 sale out of every 100 visitors it receives. That's a 1% conversion rate. Okay, stay with me here. We begin testing those 2 pages against each other, and because page 2's headline is a little catchier and focused on people interested in the course, the conversion rate increases by 0.25%. It doesn't seem like much, but now you're making 5 sales for every 400 visitors to your site. That means each week we earn $150 instead of $120. Now, while any increase is cool, we continue to split test pages. This time testing the graphics so they load faster or aren't so cluttered. The improved page lifts conversions again, this time by 0.75%. And with just a few small changes, you've boosted the conversion rate up from 1% to 2%. Hello, you've just doubled your earnings. Even better, most marketers who use split testing report that their conversion rates increase well beyond 500% by evaluating their pages and how their visitors respond to them. Unless you test, you'll never know. With Split Test Monkey, there's no reason to simply guess at what works. You'll have an instant and accurate way to see what's working or what isn't. And unless you start testing, you'll continue missing opportunities to increase your sales, grow your list, and boost commissions. Without testing, I can 100% guarantee that as you're watching this video, you're losing out somewhere. So if all that makes sense, let me show you what makes Split Test Monkey different and how it's so simple to use you'll soon forget you're actually using it. We'll create a test together. First, you're going to log into your dashboard. You'll click Create New Test and give it a name. Then you'll set a default page and choose Auto Optimize. More on that in a second. Finally, you'll enter your pages to test. 2 is good, but if you want to, you can test up to 6 at a time. That's it. You're all done. All that's left is to add the tracking code snippet to your success page and point visitors to the special tracking link. Sure, there's all kinds of crazy complicated stuff going on behind the scenes, but you'll never see it. This was made to be easy, right? And remember when I told you the guys behind this hated testing? Well, one of the reasons why was because it used to take time to monitor conversions, and even more time to check data and mess around with links. All that dull stuff would drive anyone insane. So that's why they built the Auto Optimize feature inside Split Test Monkey. Just like in our example, you simply choose this option when creating your test, and you're all done. Split Test Monkey has built-in defaults, but it works on the criteria you choose, such as how long the test should run and how many conversions are needed before a winning page is chosen. Then, once those criteria have been set, that's it. Split Test Monkey does everything else. The software automatically finds the winning page with a calculated confidence level, and from that point, all your visitors will be sent to the best converting page. You can set up this kind of test in seconds, set it running, and never look at it again. The software finds the best page and routes every future visitor to it, all on complete autopilot. That's awesome, right? And it's just one of the reasons we think you'll love this software. It's split testing made easy. It gives you the ability to increase your conversions and profits literally overnight, to always know what works, and to stay one step ahead of the competition. You'll never want to create any kind of page without it again. Let's face it, while you've been watching this video, you've probably already missed out on a sale. Maybe you've lost another commission or a new subscriber, and those losses will keep happening until you take action and put Split Test Monkey to work for you. Don't settle for the status quo. Stop being drowned out by the noise. Do something that other business owners won't, because average isn't for you today, and it never has to be. Get Split Test Monkey right now, and let's go kick some ass.